Um, Yay! Oh my god, all but one. Woo! No, that's crazy. Good job. That's insane. Heck yeah. All right, I am back, you guys. We're gonna do some Sims now. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are doing good. By the way, tomorrow we have like a bunch of what do I want to call it? We have 3 kits that are dropping. So 3 whole new kits that are dropping. And then I know, Destiny, I'm so excited. Yanus is a word. It is. Oh my god, I'm literally so excited for it too. But 3 new kits are dropping. I will have a bunch of codes over the next like week basically for you guys then. But tomorrow we're gonna be doing a kit only build. And then when they drop, I will also, why is there a random hype train? That's so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, I literally don't know why that's there. But what is it? Yeah, a kit only build tomorrow is what I'm gonna work on. And then when the kits drop, then I'll add in those ones and like whatever else probably. So, because we'll check them out, I guess, namely. I know, I'm so excited for the kits too. It's gonna be good. Hi, Goose. We just finished up a break and coloring, so now I'm actually like officially, I guess the hype train is for like the building. That's really weird. It's super strange. But hi, welcome. I'm excited to be simming now. Maybe once I see them for real. Right? No, I get it. I feel like, do you feel like it's hard to get excited about the kits before or like because we're getting so many of them kind of thing? Most excited for the workshop one. The kitchen clutter kit. I am personally the most excited about. Hi, Daisy. Welcome. Good to see you today. Hello, hello. Welcome on by, everybody. We're working on this Salvadorada build for our Sims here. Not my Sims necessarily, but these are Townies. So we made a lot of really good progress yesterday. I know the kitchen clutter stuff looks really adorable. I'm personally like really stoked for that one. All right, so this is what we kind of have going on right now with this. I almost feel the urge to drop it to doing something that's kind of like a chocolate brown, if that makes sense, rather than something that is like this other one. I don't know how to describe it. This is so cute. Thanks. I'm so glad you like it. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna go like that. I'm also going to do this and see if I can figure out like a chocolatey color. Not the black necessarily, just something that is like different. What do you guys think? Nah, my brain is thinking more of like a cool tone brown. I think I'll just leave it with the red. Nothing you can do about that. Hi, I just dropped in, but this build is super cute. Thank you. I'm trying to build like a really traditional looking ish Salvadorada, like build for Salvadorada for our Sims. So we'll see how this goes. It's going pretty good so far, I think. It also keeps deleting my pillars because I'm doing things with like platforms and all sorts of stuff. Welcome back, Elena. Good to see you. Like this little thing, I'll just take it here and pop that there. Literally, I feel like I'm gonna replace these pillars at least 50 more times before this build is done. Never ending pillars, right? I feel like it's not over though. It's one of those things. Oh my god, Unlurl. I love that. Pillar stream, it's just Pillar Simulator. So on the bottom level, what I've done is I've kind of put in some of these other little things or whatever, like the other little thingies, like the bluish windows. Okay. So whenever I place this, there's just pillars that are gonna get deleted. So I'm probably gonna go back and like figure that out later. You're like, I deleted that one and that one. So I'll go through later and place all those pillars because there's nothing that I can do now to fix that. Oh God. So I wanted this to kind of be like a little side yard kind of situation. I'm almost liking this being like open, you know? But it's like this little side yard, and then this whole thing is like a breezeway that goes around, and I kind of extended this out a little bit last night. Like when we played. Yeah, we could like put curtains here. Okay, so I do have some inspiration for the inside too, though. So we're gonna go with like a very old, like natural kind of look, if that makes sense. Like very, I don't know, like very like small and eccentric and cozy kind of thing. Like probably lots of tiles on the walls, as you can see, kind of in this like, it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. But I want to see what about doing like some sort of a tile on the floor. Yeah, it's very like eclectic. Yeah, that's a good way to describe that. Easy to clean. Oh, 100%. I'm thinking about doing this tile here. I know I really like all the colors too. I'm with you. Because we have this one upstairs already out here, and I really, really like it there. But I'm almost thinking about doing it upstairs too, just like honestly throughout. I might do some things differently, like in like the bathroom or whatever, but like the main area, I think this is what I have. So this is like the little entryway. I am gonna do like my own little thing here. So what we're gonna do is go 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's just 2. Because this is all platformed. CC, you need updating. I didn't check. Whole floor. Yeah, it's such an underrated look, right? Exactly. It's kind of how I feel too. So the inside of this, I don't know if I want to do something like that, or you know what I should do. All your mods are working just fine. Got it. It's like we don't know if we had anything from what's it called? With the update yesterday. The update was, it was like a hot fix patch is what it was. So they fixed like a lot of random little things that were kind of like wrong. Yeah, there's patch notes and stuff on like the website, on like the official website. Ooh, oops, I messed it up. Oh, there we go. Just kidding. Didn't mess it up. We're good. Notice on the Sims game is looking weird. Oh, really? Huh. I wonder if there's a mod that might be weird then. I don't know. Oh, like the picture boxes? Weird. The only thing that I can think of that would impact that is like a mod or something or other, but I don't know. I'm not sure. That's all I got for you. So I have to have this here because of the freeze. So then I think one cute little thing that I could totally do. Gosh, I really don't want that to be there. Like, I do not want that to be there. Even a little bit. Does anyone have any like suggestions on how I could get this to work then? Because freezes will go on like spandrels, right? Could I do spandrels? I'm gonna try. See if I can find like a really low, like a low profile spandrel to put up here. And then I'll put the freezes on the outside. I don't think it will. Oh my God, it will. But it'll push it down more. What am I trying to make work? I don't want the floor, like the room. So like the floor down there on the bottom. Hi Nix, welcome on in. Good to see you today. So actually this kind of works. I think I might take that, y'all, and do that. And then maybe I could even add like a little bit of blue to the bottom of that because that's kind of cute. The happy birthday spandrel. Right, an appropriate spandrel would be best. Right. So something that's like low profile or one that works with my color scheme. One of the two. I could even go for like this fun yellow or like a fun green color. Hi, I'm doing really good. We spent like the last couple of hours just coloring. That was a lot of fun, and now we are simming, and I am working on building um a little house for our for like some townies. So some family friends basically of like of little Joey, who's like generation 8 of the Jelly Bean legacy. Freeze a stick to spandrels, walls, and half walls. That's right. That's right. Because I don't want spandrels, like, how do I want to say it? Because I don't want that wall or like the floor pattern to be there. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to terrain paint for the idea that I have for like this terrain that's going to be down here in just a sec. But yeah, by the way, if anyone's coming in, I stream The Sims every single weekday. I hope you'll drop a follow because it's a lot of fun. We're doing Jelly Bean Legacy stuff, which is a legacy challenge that we're playing through together. But we're kind of like building a house for like these family friends, or will eventually be friends, because we've got these two kids. They're natives of Salvadorada, and our family is gonna have to like meet them at some point or another. Deleting the floor deletes the whole room. Right. That's true. Spandrels can create a room without a floor. Yep, they sure can, which is exciting though. There's so many like little workarounds. It's kind of like one of those if you know sort of situations, you know? I gotta find the right terrain paint in here. I kind of like this like dirty one, like the brownish gray. That's cute. And I'm gonna take this and kind of just like loop it around. And maybe do like a little garden bed in here, go like this, and we can like fix this better. Because I can't really like bring it back this way, because then it'll like mess up my stairs and whatever else that I've got going on down here. You like the build so far? Thank you. It's definitely like not a style that I am at all used to building at all, even the tiniest bit. So one other thing that I think I'm gonna have to do in order to get this to be like an actual barrier back here, I have to pick some sort of a wall, or not a wallpaper, but like this one here. Some sort of a fence to kind of slap down, but I'm gonna have to move the walls so they like cover it or whatever. But I can tell you that I am not gonna be doing, wait, that would be really cute. Hold on. What if I did do this? Then I would, wait, that's there still. Hold on. I'm gonna try this. By the way, Twitch is gonna play ads in just a second, you guys. So I am gonna go ahead and take a quick pause in just a second. I think that would be really cute because I like the different levels and whatever. Oh, I really like that. I'm gonna try to mess with it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play ads in just a sec. So thank you again for coming by. Ads play no matter what I do, but I'm gonna pause and I'll wait for you. Be right back.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, usually like deleting the floor deletes the whole room. Yep. Spandrels can create a room without a floor. It's really nice. It's a good like workaround, isn't it? You know? Mr. Mo is in zoomy mode. Okay, that's really cute. I like it. Babu had some crazy zoomies here this morning. It was cute as heck. I really like the idea of this kind of rock fence sort of situation kind of going around here, you know, because it ties this in. And I really like that. But I want to pick some sort of like a, I'm not going to like select anything, but just thinking about, accepting anything yet, thinking about what I want this fence to be here, or if I want some sort of like a lining for it in general. But I was almost thinking of something that would add like a little bit of color or something, or maybe just getting rid of it altogether might be the go-to, to be honest with you. Just because like that fence is already there kind of thing. I'm also trying to think about like whether or not I want to have like these spandrels there, like along the bottom of this, or like what I want that to look like. And also in addition to that, whether or not I like the idea of having this tile here on the outside. Or if I want to go with something that is a little bit more like rundown and like older feeling, which I think would be kind of cool if we did something from Jungle Adventure, because they have some really good options on this bottom part. Because I want tile, but not to overdo it. What if I did this? I just don't think that that looks very good though, if I did that. Because if I did some sort of a tile here, it would probably be like something like this, maybe. It's kind of like an older terracotta. Or I could even do like the nicer one down there and then do like the older one upstairs. Like that. Or even go with like maybe like a rusty or orange color. It's like a rusty red, but something like that would be kind of cute, I think. Instead up there, because it's like it's outside, it's a little bit more weathered and worn, but yeah. They redid the tile to the entry, right? Yeah, I think this tile is really good because it's like worn and old. Hi, Goth Princess. Good to see you. Welcome on in. I like that. Exactly, but didn't get to the ones up top, right? Because that's like a whole roof job, almost kind of thing. You know? I like that idea too. I'm just generally also kind of thinking about what I want this color to be here. Mom got kiddo an e-bike with his savings. Nice. He can keep up with us on our purchase. That's exciting. That's so cool. I like that, Tony. That's a really good gift. I love it. It'll be easier for him to keep up with y'all. It's wonderful. I personally am super fond of what we've got going on with this. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to do the darker brown because it ties in what's going on up top a little bit without being like too many different colors of blue. It looks so relaxing, right? Are you talking about the build? I think it looks so relaxing too. I think that dark blue is good. It's also not, also, this recording is in partnership with the EA Creator Network. I don't know what's going on here and why this freeze isn't doing its thing, but you know, I don't make the rules. I think it looks pretty good. So I kind of like that. Also in addition to this, I was thinking about this last night. I think I want to do something that's like a little bit of a darker tone to kind of play off what's going on up here on the foundation down below, potentially because it's a really dark, like reddish brown, but it's very dark. And like we're kind of like in an overcasty area, so I can't really see anything currently, but I think that's what I want to do. Anywho, so I removed the stuff that's like around the edge here, and then I almost want to do, God, would you guys pick like a fun tile, excuse me, like some sort of a fun tile to put up here maybe? Kind of like this and like continue that pattern that we've got going on. Maybe, I don't know what I would do out here because it's like that pattern is nice. Okay, so just like the every other thing that we kind of had going on. I think you might be right. Honestly, kind of like that. And then this, the fence for window shopping though, can actually go to be like one of these orange ones. And I think it might blend in pretty well, potentially, because something has to be here. Whether I decide to like bump this down one and make it look like this little transition area, or like what I decide. Honestly, like the one bump down is kind of cute. And then we could do something like that. So it's like a nice transition on the inside. I think I like that too, because this makes this kind of like a little step down, and then there's like an exact like spot for it. Yeah, I think I like the bump down too. Ooh, I could bring in that like fun bright blue, which is like on the edge there if we wanted. Um, Maybe I wish they had more colors for this. Just because of the way that we are using like the fence for window shopping nowadays versus like probably what they initially intended it for or something. I don't know. Yay, platforms. I love platforms. Yes, they're the best. And the patio, then one again on the inside. Yeah, exactly. It's just a good transition spot, which is nice. Oh God. I do not like the way that it looks on this side though, because I gotta shift click these so it doesn't like do the entire thing. It only did like this one side. Right. It does look cool, the bump down, doesn't it? It's interesting. I might do this inside too, but we'll see what kind of colors and whatever else we're gonna do on the inside though. The blue is very different and very fun. And this being up here, I'm gonna go like that. Little platform. What would you guys do for like the platform edge? Maybe like wood or something, or even, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna platform it. That is exactly what I want to do. That looks so much better. Honestly, up here, like specifically, because like the inside, I have this platformed because of the way that the arches kind of like gently clip through. So I kind of wanted to like block it a little bit. Plays platform pieces, watching the stream yesterday. Yes, that's awesome. Popsicle, that's good. I think I have a TikTok or like a YouTube short out there for that too. That'll help you like learn how to block off a room and how to like envision what you're doing. I really like this little area. So I want this to be more lush out here on the front. So what I'm gonna do is, I want to see if I can find that terrain paint that I was talking about earlier. Like right over here. I think this one is probably the one that I want to use, because this one doesn't really suit it, but this one's a little bit too gray. This one's kind of like brownish. And it goes pretty well with this area, right? Or even that. Or even that. I might mess with this one actually. So I'm gonna do my best here. And then I can go in and like shape things out the way that I want it to, probably. There's maybe like a little patio situation that kind of comes here. I don't know. What I'm envisioning is like some plants right here. You kind of feel me? Like plants. I'm just gonna throw some crap down, honestly. We're just gonna go for it. Because sometimes you just have to commit. As scary as that is. So overgrown, jungly feel, but also like intentional. Because it's our garden, if that makes sense. So some of these, like these little plants are super cute. And then what else do we have? We've got like the grass, the rubber plant thing. This is not Swiss cheese. It says plant GP06 Swiss cheese. I don't commit to anything. That's a vibe. I get you. And then we also have like a bunch of random little plants and flowers. That one's a little bit too crazy. But this honestly feels like something that might be kind of good for the side and what I have planned over here. Because I want this to feel very lush and overgrown. I know it's not a Swiss cheese monstera. Is that like a thing? Is it called Swiss cheese monstera? Happy hump day! Welcome! I hope you're good. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Jake's got me covered then. That makes so much more sense. I'm like, that is not Swiss cheese. I thought it was like a weird, like mislabeled thing or something, you know? That's funny. I love that. I have one so cute. That is adorable. I really wish that that they had like more moderate versions of these vining things, you know? Ones that aren't like so specific. You know what I am gonna do? We are gonna use some tool magic, is what we are gonna do. That is totally what we're doing here. Yeah, no, literally just smaller pieces. You know, if I could ask about like a landscaping kit or something, I would absolutely be like, give us things that are like vines that are smaller, just pieces. Like we know that you guys use them in debug for like specific things, but like give them to us for real. Commit fully. It kind of is giving like a secret oasis, isn't it? I kind of love that. Debug landscaping in the packs. Asset availability, basically. Like, I'm sure that it probably goes something like they only have so many items that they can put in a specific pack. And then debug items are typically things that are like reused, you know, like a whole bunch kind of thing. Don't be shy, EA. Exactly. Give it to us now. Give it to us. Right, because that's my best guess, just kind of generally like understanding how that like kind of operates a little bit to a point. Oh my god, that is like literally such a huge tree. It's a huge ficus. We got little Brazil woods. um those banana trees. We got the ficus. The ficus are so big, but I think what I'd want to do is like a giant oak in the back kind of thing, because again, it's supposed to be super lush. Or even I'll put it over here. But this whole thing, this is like a clearing and a pathway. So what I'm gonna do then is kind of go like this and sort of like fake it and like make our own little pathway lining thing, you know? Hey, hi Sim girl, welcome on in. Good to see you today. How are you? But does this make sense? I guess how I'm doing that. Um, Jungle adventure, and then I'm gonna pop some more of the rubber thingy, the whatever thingies in here. And then the agave. Um, ooh, I like the red over here though. Those are really cute. And I'm gonna do some like more thick looking shrubs of some sort somehow. I don't know like what kind of shrubs we'd have up against this house. But honestly, probably just like the monstera and these ferns will do. And maybe some more flowers. Island living would be a good one to kind of toss in here too, though. Not just jungle adventure, but island living. Because we have a lot of reused assets in there, and I think that would be good. Hi! Happy Wednesday, though, everybody. Good to see you. We did a coloring stream earlier, and now we're working on our little house for our townies, and this is very exciting. Because we're making some really good storyline progression now, too. Like, sort of paving the way for things. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh. You know, it would be fun. I want to do like a little fountain thing, and I don't know if I'm going to do it like in this backyard area. Honestly, in the back, this is so cute. I could build something up to where that looks like it's not just like hanging off the edge kind of thing. Yeah. So it feels like it's its own little thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like that feels really good. Also, one thing that I really want to do is I forgot to look at this yesterday. I think they have end pieces for this. Am I crazy? Do they have end pieces for that, you guys? Like they have these like walls, but I thought that we had end pieces because they have those. Those kind of work. And I honestly might just commit to that because they look close enough. They're a little bit more like of a bluey color, but I think I'm just going to go for it. Because I need something to put on the ends of these. And I'll have to like push those into the ground too because they're a little bit off. So I gotta push them down. And then I'll pop it here. I may go like that. So it's not clipping so heavily into the thing. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna be negative 0.25. And then you are negative 0.5. Woo woo! That looks kind of cute, I think. Oh, and then I have that. I might do like a little roof or like a lattice piece or something over the top of that instead of this piece here. Because I could do these somehow, oh my God. Somehow, some way I could do that. Would a lattice piece look weird here? I think it might. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna decide exactly what we have because I like this one. It's kind of got like that nice medium blue color. That's looking pretty good. And then just for like platform trim, because you can't really see it all that much here, I'm just gonna go ahead and either use that or like this bright, ooh, that bright blue is actually so cute. I'm gonna do that. Wait, did it really come yesterday? That's crazy that I sent that like a month ago. That came? That's crazy. Sometimes the mail is really, really, really slow. It's insane. Nonetheless, I'm glad it got March. It said that's crazy. Nonetheless, I'm really glad that it made it to you though. Good. I hope you enjoy it. It's honestly one of my favorite stickers, to be honest. Hi, Moon. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I want to do like a little statue or something here, I think, or even, ooh. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some like old like pots or something. Are you really? Oh my God, you think you're still waiting for yours? Oh goodness. If you won, did you win ones? Was it March, April? Because March and April haven't been sent out yet. Those ones are sent out in mid to late May. Actually, speaking of which, oh my God, today is the last day to get the current sticker. I think we'll have at least one more sticker to give away before I like end the live today, because then we're on to a new sticker as of tomorrow, which is super exciting. Ooh, I like this one with like the little pots. That is so cute. Because they kind of like fit the part pretty well. I could kind of like stick them in here pretty well. Ooh, I might size them down. Yeah, that's good. Hi, Sid. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. How you doing? We're doing a little bit of building for our for Jelly Bean Legacy. These are some Sims that Joey, the our little townie, Joey, our legacy heir, will know. So some friends for him. And of course, I had to just go dive in and go full bore into it. Tattoo stuff. Oh my God. We have some creator kits that dropped, but then we also ended up getting we have 2 new kits that are dropping tomorrow too, which is kind of wild. But yeah, we've got 2 new kits that are like EA kits, and then we had some creator kits. Sweet Allure, which is kind of like a really soft and gentle sort of very feminine looking kit is the best way that I would describe it. And then I know, right? And then we had, oh my God, what else did they do, you guys? What else did they do? Yeah, there's 3 kits tomorrow. There sure are. What else did they do? My brain is like leaving me right now. Oh yeah, the bathroom kit. We had a bathroom kit drop. Sleek bathroom by Ciboulette, and then A Harris Brittany did Sweet Allure. A Australian. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy to me that I know those like exchanges are so brutal, aren't they? That's why I'm glad to be able to give away like packs and stuff. Honestly, I like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna do dirt and sand, and then I'm gonna just do like the salted earth one. Oh my god, from last year for all of them. That's crazy. I know. Like The Sims is really one of those habits that is it's a rough one. I don't know if I love what I've done with my terrain paint here, but I'm not minding it either. It's definitely a lot more like pieces and everything because I want it to look like it's kind of like broken over the years kind of thing. So I think that's cute. I'll take that. I want to do something here. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. So good to have you. Beans, make sure to go drop a follow. We did some coloring and now we are simming today. How are ya? Thanks so much. What did you guys find yourselves up to today? Ooh, I don't know if I want to do this vine here specifically, but I want to vine it like off of other plants for sure. Oh my God, some Stardew Valley. That is so much fun. Thank you again for coming by. That is so nice. Thanks for picking us. We're building a house for some friends for our main legacy sim. And I want it to be like very old school, very like very quintessentially Salvadorada, if that makes sense. Aw, but thank you again. If you need a raid and run, I really, really get it. But thank you so much for coming along and choosing to raid us. That is so kind. Yay! Thanks again. If you're new here, my name's Zephyr and my pronouns are she, her. I stream The Sims pretty much every single day. We did a little stream earlier that was, what's it called? Just coloring, because we'll do that kind of stuff every once in a great while. Can I whisper again? Sure. Yes, Steph, 100%. Please do. Yes. Please do. Ooh, I like how overgrown this is looking. This is so fun. And then I want to go under Jungle Adventure again. Yeah, I like those being like end capping. Like this is supposed to be like the path that kind of cuts through. So we kind of like made it ourselves, you know? Sort of thing. Looks like it belongs here and that's the whole purpose. So our legacy sim, his parents, they do like horses and they like run a veterinary clinic in Chestnut Ridge, but their kid is really interested in like digging around in the dirt and whatever. And eventually we're gonna kind of set it up so where they go to Salvadorada to like do something with horses or like the animals or something there, you know, just kind of like work it into gameplay that way. And then they're gonna end up meeting these local kids in Salvadorada. And I think our sim is gonna fall in love with Salvadorada and like everything with it, everything kind of related to it being like the culture, the architecture, the history, right? It's gonna be like very Hallmark movie encoded in a way. That's the best way to describe that. Honest to goodness. Oh, I want to find some trees to put up. That's what I was looking for because I really want to like drape those vines, but I don't know a good way to do it without, because this lot is small. I'm honestly thinking about trying to use the ficus. Aw, Seasons Cottage Living. Oh my gosh, right? Or the Pets bundle. Unfortunately, I can only get one of them on a Horse Ranch and Werewolves. My suggestion would be either Seasons or Cottage Living, to be honest with you. Seasons will allow you to do like more family oriented like gameplay. So you have like the change of the seasons and stuff like that. And you have like your calendar, you can make holidays, but Cottage Living does give you like a lot of really great things too. I personally vote Seasons personally. But Cottage Living is also super good too. Seasons to me is like one of those core packs. Like whenever I recommend packs to people, it's how it impacts your game all across the board without getting too granular. So like Life and Death adds like the funerals and like the life and death, like the wills and all that kind of stuff. Love Struck adds like a more in-depth dating system and like an attraction system. Growing Together gives you nuance with like families and like stayovers and stuff, which is really fun. Seasons gives you seasons and holidays. Get Together gives you the ability to make clubs, and there's a lot of really good functionalities that come with that really flesh out your game really well. City Living allows you to have like apartment living and also like some of the festivals and stuff, which is really fun. Parenthood allows you to have more nuance and like more depth and character development of your Sims because of the way the parenting system works and like the character values and stuff, I think. And then Tiny Living allows you to have like the ability to make like the small homes, which like small starter homes, which allows your Sims to get like a boost for their skills or whatever else you're doing if you want that. Laundry Day gives you laundry, it adds some realism, and then the clutter kits kind of are just like some of the most well-rounded clutter kits that are out there. So that is why I recommend those packs in the ways that I personally do. Hi, good to see you, Angel. Welcome on in. We colored for like 2 hours this morning, and I'm not mad about it. It was honest to goodness like so fun. Holidays, I don't find myself loving. Seasons, the weather kind of bugs you. Yeah, right. That's all just like a preference thing for sure, you know, and that's all like super valid. I'm gonna elevate this, not elevate this, but I'm going to scale this by like 1.25. Ooh. And then I am going to elevate this by -1. And then maybe, ooh, you guys kind of see what I'm doing here. And then I might do that. Oh, it just keeps getting better. Thank you. That excites me. The vining from the tree. Thank you. Tool is so handy for this stuff, y'all. Just saying. I think your Sims should be able to like walk through that too. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. My name's Zephyr. My pronouns are she, her. Good to have ya. I only hate it because of being a type of weather season makes gameplay so boring. No, I really get that too. I think the changing of this, yes, no, Brando. I was about to say the same thing to Aquarius because I changed my seasons to 7 days to 14 days, and then I added a whole bunch of other like miscellaneous random holidays, and it became a lot more enjoyable and less like, oh my god, it's already spring, oh my god, it's already winter kind of thing. You know, like you're able to enjoy the seasons a little bit longer and a little bit more than what you necessarily would have if you didn't do that. It's really good thoughts. Like I honestly need to make a video of the way that I set up my holiday calendars for my Sims because a lot of you guys ask about it all the time and I just need to like do the video. That's on executive dysfunction. But I should. It changed the way that I play the game 100%. Like, and the way that I enjoy it. Also, Twitch is gonna play ads in a second. I'm gonna pause real fast. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging. I'll wait for you.
Roll that beautiful bean.
Only thing that annoys me if the game decides there will be a thunderstorm every day, you can turn those off. I think I have those turned off personally because they're so loud and like I was tired of my Sims getting scared. You know, I'm like, dude, stop. Yeah, because it still rains, but you don't get like the boom thunder, you know, the one that like shakes your core even like playing the game. Yeah, right. Turn them off because yeah, it was literally like everyday Brit. I'm on the same page. It was crazy. I wish you could like tweak it a little bit. Maybe like instead of like an on-off switch, you could do like a 100 to 0 switch. The weather is more worth it for me personally because I have to actively remember to use other stuff from other packs. Yeah, seasons is just a part of your game. Yup. I like how seasons fleshes out your game. Honestly, it should have been base game. It should have been. They've always been giving us seasons as far as like the packs go. They've just been doing that, but I wish they didn't. Last night. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I did see that. Yeah, it was like an active like like a freelancer like archaeology career. That is so fun. Thank you for putting that in there for me. I really appreciate that. So all of this is just going to change everything more for me. Yes, it's really great. How to prevent my camera from jumping everywhere? Right. It's really nice. The only thing was it you changing like the camera settings? I didn't prefer that personally because if you try to go to like a separate floor, it doesn't change your, like when you're doing gameplay, it won't change it either. So you're just kind of like, you have to like physically move or like click your sim to get them to go there. That is a downside, but you just have to change the way you play the game a little bit. Yeah, Sims was basically a mobile game when it started. It really was. It felt like it. It really feels like it, doesn't it? That's accurate. I hate that you're correct, Jake. Get out of here with that nonsense. How dare you? How dare you? How dare? It was bad. No, it was so bad. I am absolutely on the same page as you. It was terrible. Sims 4 has come a long way. Let me just say that. Wish I could use the Sims 3 camera, but I'm so ingrained in the Sims 4 camera. No, right. I'm kind of the opposite though. Like when I first started playing the Sims 4, like I jumped over from the Sims 3. And I would jump back and forth every once in a while because the Sims, like going from no packs to like Sims 4 base game in 2016 was or like 2015 or 14 or whatever it was an experience. That was an experience. It was like, oh my God. It was like going back in time. It was bad. So I would jump back and forth between the Sims 3 and the Sims 4, but like I went into the camera settings to like pivot things and I changed it to the Sims 3 camera like immediately. So I couldn't even write a proper tutorial on how to use the Sims 3 camera. I'm like, or the Sims 4 camera, I mean. It was bad, but I know there's certain things that you can't do when you're building but you can do with the Sims 4 camera or with the Sims 3 camera. So the Sims 4 camera doesn't allow you to, I think it was rotate things in 360 or raise things up and down. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's one of those things. The reverse directions, yes, Sims 3 camera is too confusing for you, but I go to the Sims 3 camera to rotate things, right? Yep. I know that's what a lot of people do because you can just like do a quick toggle at the top. Oh, I can't go back to the Sims 3? Really? Nice. I know that people typically enjoy the Sims 4 camera for like gameplay. Hi, Mark. Also, this recording is in partnership with the EA Creator Network. All right. We have some landscaping we're doing now. I really like this idea of this little like fenced in area in back, and I am totally just gonna enjoy myself now. So I'm just gonna like put this in. I don't know where I'm gonna start it, but we're gonna angle this thing to be right for this. But this is a really cute like little fenced in side yard spot. Oh my God, I kind of love that though, where it kind of like just clips through things. That's cute. And it kind of comes here. It's just kind of intended to be just like a little divider situation, nothing super crazy. I couldn't even get this to like look decent if I tried. Wait. I win! It's all like built in together now. Just because I sized it up proper, like just a little bit. Honestly, just a tiny bit. And then and it's a debug item. So it works. So much better now. Yeah, so much better now though. Definitely from where it was. You can tell they're trying. Yes, they really are. And they're doing lots of feedback and all sorts of things. So it is a really cool experience to kind of like watch it unfold, you know? And like they do listen a lot. It might not feel like it sometimes, but I swear they definitely do. Can't even play with my controller anymore since it allows Sims 3 camera. Sims 4 camera view sucks even in live mode. Really? I guess from like a console standpoint, that's really interesting too, to think about it that way. Huh. Do you find yourself playing with a keyboard and mouse when you're on console more often? Or like, what's the deal with that with you? They do. Yes, I know exactly. And it just takes the time to make things. Yep. And honestly, it's also kind of one of those things like, what one person wants is not what everyone is going to want. So it might feel like the things that we all want aren't being prioritized, but they, like, as a community whole, they really do a good job of like listening to those things and like to the desires of the community. The first start might not be right away. Exactly. Good things do take time. That part though, they do take lots of time. I really like what's going on with this little area, like this little entryway. This is just darling to me. I love how like maximalist this landscaping feels. And one other little thing that I think I also want to do, I want to add in and like just this here and like start adding in like maybe little bits and pieces there and kind of like bridge it across to make it feel like it's kind of partially covered through here and not just like wide open in the front all the time. Thanks for the lurk, Sid. So by the way, I am getting early access to 3 new kits tomorrow. Not early access, I'm getting access to 3 new kits tomorrow just at the same time as you guys are. And I will have codes to give away is what I meant to say. But no early access. I wish that we got kit early access, genuinely. But I know I'm so excited about it too, Elena. Like, oh, absolutely. It's gonna be a good time. Green and merge into, yeah, exactly, like merge into its surroundings. This is my favorite way to build, honestly. Is like, is like this. I can like nudge that out just a little bit and maybe even nudge this here too. Yeah, so it's just like grown out off of the lot. If I upload that, that's probably not going to show up for you guys. Just a good little warning for you. It probably will not show up, which is kind of a bummer, but that's just the way that it goes when you use Tool to like kind of do that stuff. Ooh, these little flowers. I'll pop some of these in here. Restoration Workshop. No, literally the Restoration Workshop kit looks so freaking cool. I'm like 100% on the same page as you there. That one's a little floaty. There we go. Wait, nope, just kidding. Yeah, like it looks really cool. It, like a gameplay kit, actually, now that you put it that way. Because they were saying how they wanted to do like gameplay kits and it was something that they were playing around with doing, and that is what they've done now. Now that you mention this. Because we had Bust the Dust, so the workshop restoration kit is a gameplay kit, you guys. It's a gameplay kit. Oh my god. I literally didn't even think about it that way. Like, not even for a second. That is so exciting, actually, because I wonder how this one's gonna go. You know, like, is it quite what we want? I don't know. Also, friendly reminder to save your game if you haven't in a second. Where your sim is going to live. I thought you had actually living in Salvadorada too. Not these people. So Joey is still a kid. So this is just us setting up to like travel there to go visit. And then he's gonna end up falling in love with someone there and then falling in love with the lifestyle. Cause we think that like Vino and them Yeah, like once Joey's an adult, where he's gonna live here for sure. But I don't know where yet or like what that's gonna look like, but he's gonna live here at the end of the day. But yeah, he's going to fall in love with somebody or like one of the Sims that we make, and then but they're gonna visit as a kid, and we're saying that Vino and Winona are probably gonna do it through like helping animals or something like that. It really did unlock so much, didn't it? It's kind of crazy to think about. Like, what in the world? There's so many like opportunities for things now. Not comfort, but I am going to look through some ruin things maybe, or some sort of like a wall or something like that that I can kind of put down. Potentially. Maybe not here exactly, but maybe towards the back. Oh my god, that's like a debug window and like this thing too. We already have those though. Wait, this one doesn't have the weird little like leggy things on it. I actually kind of love that. It doesn't have like the leggy thingies. Yay! Have to step away for a bit. Thank you. Elevate, not elevate, but we're gonna scale 1.15, just up a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't have the weird like things on it. And I might put that here. And I can kind of just like bring it off the edge of that a little bit easier without the leg things hanging off. So I think that looks really good. In order to like cover this part up a little bit, I wonder if I should do this because the spandrel thing isn't there. I think that's really cool where it comes like off the side. That's a good one. I thought about maybe doing something here, but I couldn't because of the leggy things before. I think that's kind of fun. Where it's like that. It's like off the front of the house or whatever. It's kind of like a little bit covered. And this should be something that they should totally still be able to use. I might slap this back a little bit more or like move this way. So this comes off that path a little bit more. I think that looks cute. Okay. Very cool. And then all sorts of like random little plants and like grassy bits in here. I have no idea what we're gonna do on this side of the lawn. Any ideas? Because like we've got this deck over here that kind of has worked. Ooh, like child playground stuff. Ooh, that might be interesting. Like to put that on the side of the house over there. I'm almost envisioning this to be like a little bit more overgrown looking. I'm gonna slap some of that here and do this, and then I'm actually gonna start grabbing some of the jungle adventure stuff and like kind of DIYing it like I did on the other side. So like some of the plants, sand pit toys. Ooh, like a little sand pit would be really fun. Ooh, like a small natural pool. No worries, Simbas. That's all right. Life ebbs and flows. I'm just glad that you wanted to subscribe in the first place anyway, if that makes sense, you know? Life do ebb and flow like that. We have this, and then I want to add, ooh, some of those rubber plants that are these thingies, whatever these are. I think they're rubber plants. I don't know, I just made that up. Some sort of like a palm firm thing. Putting question marks on our answers, like shrugging our suggestions, right? Right? You're like, maybe? Potentially this? I get it. Very mindful, very demure. Ooh, here's some more shrubs because there's ferns on this side, but some of those are like huge. Like that one, you know that I'm gonna add like a giant fern because I feel like it just fills up a lot of good space. Because I wanted this to feel like a little oasis kind of thing. You know what I mean? Um, and maybe even this one, because sometimes these plants go crazy. Like they get giant, like you can see them over here. Aw, it's a seems suggestion. No, right? No, I get it. And honestly, it does make a difference though. I will say that. I wish we had a junkier looking mailbox. Anyone else? You know, like some they have like some debug ones, but they're not like functional ones. Um, like a little pool, you guys are thinking. I'm almost kind of wanting it to look literally like a pool, but like just making it all like nasty looking. Like just like a little thing. Maybe it's partially overgrown. Like that. You know what I mean? Oh, should I make it look a little bit more like a different shape, maybe? I think probably more of a freeform shape. Water with the leaves in it, or probably like one of the jungly looking ones. You know what I mean? Because they have like some jungly looking. Pools must have area. Oh my god! Um, but yeah, they have some different looking ones too. Pond? Probably not, no. A net. Oasis. Oh my god, I can feel all the mosquitoes. Like the air just feels like malaria. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be so funky. The air would be. Sassy with math. I think it did. Okay. So I kind of won here. I gotta also delete that little part. I think that's okay. And then where is it? It's like the pool water because they have some really cool stuff that's like really nasty looking from like that one or even this one. We could also use the leaves one. You're right on that one. Or even that one, like the algae. Ooh, the blue-green algae. You don't want to swim in that one. No siree, Bob. Pools must have area. Like, what do you mean? They really did just sass me, didn't they? EA says calmly, like, what do you mean? EA, get your stuff out of here. Water advisory type of water, truly. Jungle Adventures got some like good random crap here. Some good lily pads. Some other like random stuff. A weird log. Oh, wait a second. One little thing that you can do, there's like the vent things that go on the bottom. They're like they look like the steam or like the bubbles or something. I think they're from Get Together. Pond objects. I'm pretty sure they are. Here we go. Yeah, the steam and ornate one, like that one. Big bubbles and steam. And then we have like the pool trim. The log from Turtles to Sunbathe. I think that's just a base game one. It's called Bog Log. Yeah, they added it at some point or another. Relatively recently, there's like frogs and turtles and whatever else that can kind of show up on it. I don't know if your Sims will actually be able to like get in here and like do it and like swim around. I like the child stuff more. Like the kids' playground equipment more. I like that more. I do. Where's an easy way to find this? Like, isn't it under like activities and skills? Hey, Lexi, thank you for the lurk. Like outdoor stuff, miscellaneous, like the playground equipment, like the swing. These like monkey bars or whatever. Maybe. It's like there and then swing. What are you doing? All right, so we're gonna swing and then not this one, not that one, not this one. This one. Ooh, because I like the jungle adventure one, but I also kind of like this one at the same time too. It's got like a little cover on it and I think it's just kind of cute. Outdoor activity. I think you're probably right that most of them are going to be like outdoor activity. What's that one from? This one is from Life and Death. Life and Death actually gave us 2 different swing sets. Fun fact. It's great. I wish we had a tire swing though. But if they did give us a tire swing, I feel like they would give it to us in like a specific kind of like the tree house. It'd be like a specific tree that did it. You know? If they did that, I feel like that's what they would do at least. In my brain, like where my brain is kind of going with that. I think it would be really cool if they did give us one, huh? Outdoor activities is one of those that's filled with so much crap. I know, yeah, there's like so much stuff in it. I can hardly find things in it too. It's kind of how I feel as well. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna duplicate you and then I am going to rotate. Oops. Rotate. I don't know. Yeah, like it really is a miscellaneous category unto itself, isn't it? There we go. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's like an overfull category. Yeah, like I feel like there's a lot of things in this that also just like they do get tossed randomly in like different little spots like that. I genuinely feel that way too. Like 100%. Oh, is it this that I can do? Okay, so it's gonna pull that other stuff along with it. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-ohs. I gotta find a spot for this. Okay. Let me actually go like that and see if that'll work. And it totally did. Okay. So I just have to rotate these. There we go. A little lazy with the tagging across the board. I feel like sometimes they do. Like, I think it would definitely be something that's overwhelming though, like from their standpoint. There's just so many little things out there to like tag and like what category goes where, kind of like the floor patterns too. Cause like there are things that are really definitely like masonry that are like bricks or vice versa kind of thing. Hairstyles, yeah, like hairstyles, especially with some of the like the different hair textures. Yeah. Um there's some of the afro textured hairstyles or hair textured like tag that I don't think belong under there because it's more like wavy or whatever. Yeah, the rocks versus bricks thing is really bad out there. I agree. I really like that. What do you guys think about this? Hi, Kyoko, welcome on in. I am currently working on building a house for some townies, basically, that are going to live in Salvadorada. So they live in Salvadorada, and they're going to be friends with our friend Sims or our Joey in our legacy challenge. I really like that. Okay, so I think I'm ready to add pillars to everything again. Unless it like yells at me inside. So I think I'm probably going to work on my floor plan and then go from there first. But I really like what's going on with this inside part. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Stairs first to like upstairs, like the actual stairs that go upstairs now. Um, Liking how it's looking. Thank you. And that goes like up here. I might be able to, oh God, this is gonna be really annoying to try to like turn these stairs or whatever. So I'm gonna bring this up here. Uh-oh. I wanna see if this is gonna be a good corner here. Uh-oh. We're gonna run into some problems with those platforms, but if I go up a level and then do this, can't intersect with stairs. There's nothing down there. Maybe it's that? Sims be simming, it really is. Maybe if I go like that. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad that that's where I committed to and I couldn't do it anyway. Ah! I could just opt to do it in this corner over this way. It did, but then that door was like in the way. That was such a nightmare. All right, let's try this. Maybe this is a staircase room or something. This little bump out. Oh no, it's gonna be, uh-oh. It's gonna be all silly. Wait, it fits. Oh my God, it fits! Hi, Courtney. I am currently building a house for some Sims that Joey, if you remember Joey, his friends basically, or his friend. So our Sim is gonna know him or no, these kids, because they're gonna go like travel to Salvadorada, and then they're gonna meet each other and probably fall in love and then kiss and then have babies. The stairs are so important to get out of the way first. Exactly. They impact the entire place. The entire place. It's so important to get out of the way. I think that I like it in this little area here. What do you guys think? And then I can probably go like that and like, oh my God, we got some stairs. Look at the stairs in this area. They're so cool looking. Because like it's up to outside and then this is the inside here. I like it. Exactly. It makes sense by the front door too. I think I'm with you. Hey Pixie, welcome. I hope you're good. Dare I do that? And then this is like the little entryway here. And then I could do like this. That's kind of fun. It only moderately hurts my brain outside too. You know, we've got room for like at least a couple bedrooms upstairs and maybe a bathroom. Platform to sunken entry. Me too. I'm a sucker for it. So I really like this little entryway. And then I might be able to like block this off and be like, hey, that's just a wall. Sleek bathroom dividers. Ooh, that could be kind of fun. That's cute here. Okay, so then this area, it's very tiny. This is meant to be like a really small house. And we're definitely doing that. Do you think that our main bathroom should only be upstairs, or should we have like a little half bath down here? Because like I see a 1x3. I could wedge a tiny little bathroom here on this side, like a 1x3, like a half bath with just a toilet. Half bath with a toilet here. Oh my God, a week ago, so recovering nerve. Oh my God, but I found a way to make the electric pain less intense. That's good. Pixie, I'm so glad that you're here though. I'm so sorry you're going through some hard stuff. So a little itty bitty kitchen. And then this is gonna be like a dining room kitchen area down here. And then the stairs are upstairs, or the stairs are out here, obviously. And then upstairs, oh my God, we're gonna have to fit 2 bedrooms up here. We can do this. We can do this. We can do hard things. All right. So I want to do like a really itty bitty little like hallway. I'm almost thinking about doing like a little bathroom in the middle of this. Like this is the bathroom. And like you have your hallway that goes around here. Oh no. Oh, this house is small. That's okay. I wanted it to be this way because the kids are going to share a bedroom. Oh, it is a squeeze. We can totally do this. Half bath. I might. Honestly, what we could do is this could be like a tiny kitchen, and then bedroom. It's just cozy. Exactly. Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, dining, or dining room out here. Outside dining room. It's Salvadorada. Let's do it. It's Salvadorada. We can have it outside, right? Dining outside. Yep, that's what I was thinking. So full bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. No room for it, put it outside. Exactly. I don't see a problem with this. What do you mean? I don't see a problem with that. We're a close family here. Do I like this centered? Do I do something different here in this area? Unless I literally just like platform this entire thing because we lose a lot of space out here. You know what I mean? I could platform this here and it's just a step down and then it's flat because then you have like, oh, this whole like area to like work with here. Oh, it's easy to say you need to remove around more, and me moving around isn't what's causing the pain and making it so I can't even stand upright. Oh, that's the worst. Did you like tweak your back? I've done that before where you like tweak your back and you can't move and you're like, ugh. So I love this area. This is like perfect. Unless when it rains, shush, shush, shush. Shush, 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 shush. I could do this kind of covered outside. Rain in a jungle, never. No. It doesn't do that here. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God, forget the window. Shh. Shh. The hot and dry arid jungles of South America. Oh my God, it's something with my spine. Oh no, I'm so sorry because it's so long along my right side specifically. I've tried to tuck my arm against my neck and it makes it happen less often. Oh, sitting up also makes it flare up less. That's cool at least though. Like sitting does make it like flare up less. At least there's that. But it still sucks because you can still feel trapped, you know, like in your body and whatnot. I get that. Should I make this like a 1x2? Or like a little, like maybe a little alcove thing? Ooh, and then I could like do this if I wanted. Have 1 or 2 doors. The bathroom on the first floor, it'll just have 1. It'll probably just be like here and then here. It'll just be like 2 doors on this wall, I think, is what I'm looking at. I do like the idea of like widening this out a little bit more. Probably less since my mom says I'm dropping by weight. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious. I hope you can get to the bottom of that, though. Genuinely, I do. It's tricky stuff. Oh. Wait, I don't mind that, actually, like the way that that looks. I'm gonna try rotating it and see if it'll like make it look a little less choppy. Looks a little less choppy. I don't mind that. A glass roof since it's outdoors. Oh, that, wait. Because I always felt weird, like, oh, here's my pristine glass roof. This makes me feel a lot better. This makes me feel so much better about that way. Because like, or about this, because you have this nice patinaed look now, you know, here with this. Like, I love the way that that looks. Right, I know they did so well with that. I love it. Side of what are we building for? No worries. It is for our legacy challenge. So this is something for these are like gonna be friends that what's his name are gonna have. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Joey. So it's Joey. Yeah, thank you. Joey. So Generation 8. So Vino and Winona are gonna end up like going to Salvadorada to help with like animals or something, or we're trying to set the stage and be like, why are we going to this place, sort of thing, because you're supposed to go there when you're like a kid, or like when your kids are like children or teens or whatever. And I think this makes the most sense, honestly. Cup of Joe, exactly. You can't live in Selva Dorada. I'm using a mod to do it, if that makes sense. Ooh, okay, I kind of like what this roof situation's looking like right now. How do you guys feel about this more than the other one? Because I personally really like this more. And then wait. Natural disaster, animal pandemic. Ooh, that could be something kind of cool, like an animal pandemic. Like all the animals kind of got sick or something. I like this better. I do too. I think it looks nicer. I love a good glass roof. I think it looks cool. On like against this little wall situation. And then I'm gonna add like my pillars and stuff to finish it off. But since I'm doing my floor plan, it'll probably delete the pillars because it's all weird sometimes about that. I like this flat. I kind of wish that I could do the platform, but since we're like in a really small place, this is what we're gonna end up going with. Right, so we have our little staircase here, and I got this. And then, so we're gonna have to fit our bedrooms upstairs. So 2 of them at the very least, or whatever. So definitely 2 bedrooms. I kind of want this to be like a public one, but I also like the idea of it being like the main bedroom's like balcony, like a private balcony thing, you know? Just for like the parents or whatever. Because that is a huge bedroom. And then imagine like, okay, and then there's this square for the kids. Architect table, yeah. I was gonna put an architect table out there or like out here. Probably out here, honestly, like on the side somewhere. Or like along the side of the house. Or not the architect, but the archaeology table. That's what it is. Primary bedroom, secondary sleep closet, right? Like they get this huge suite and then there's nothing. I'm hardcore thinking about adding a small bathroom up here. It's like we've and maybe even extending this. Upcoming kids, I'm excited about them. I'm interested and excited. But also kind of like cautiously optimistic, if that makes sense too. Cause like it's the first time we're getting a gameplay kit after a little while. Because Bust the Dust was the last gameplay kit, and now this is a gameplay kit too, which is nice. How are you guys feeling about them? Ooh, I kind of like this. Fun. Yeah, lots of new kids are excited to do content. Yes, me too. Oh God, that's a tiny hallway. I could also do like a little thing here. So it's like a bigger hallway. Oh God, yeah. I think that's probably what that's gonna be like, because I don't like the single tile long hallways. I feel like they feel like it's like it's a trap. It's a trap. Yeah, a gameplay kit, we sure are. It's the restoration workshop. It comes with like appliances that you can fix up. Hi, Super Buns, good to see you. Yes, an elder kit, exactly. I really hope that we see more things about elders this year. You know, I'm really, really holding out for that one. Do you think it would be better for me to do, because this is like full bathroom size in my head. Do you think I should do a tiny little bathroom? Because like what I'm almost envisioning is having this be like a little itty bitty hallway kind of thing. Oh, a toddler cast kit. That would be awesome if we had a toddler create a sim kit. Like half bath, little hallway. Oh my God. I would love to be able to, you said, to build vertical half walls for 1.5 wide hallways and such. Ooh, no, that would be really good. Like like vertical walls? What do you mean? So like vertical walls, so like up this way? Because like we can do the horizontal walls, right? In this one, cottage living, that's so fun, Spirit. I love that. I hope you enjoy. So you're talking about like up and down almost? Like half tile wide walls? Ooh. It's like you can draw like up or something. I want to be able to build like do like half walls, but do them from like the top versus like the bottom or whatever, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, so you could do like reverse platforms, kind of like, but make them from the ceiling versus just from like the bottom. And then you could do like your own custom like archways or something that way. Oh, hairstylist, MUA is dentistry. You can do a hairstylist career. Um, you can do it. You can run a hair salon in with Get Famous and the business one. Businesses and hobbies. Half over cabinets to start from the top. Yeah, that would be really awesome. What kind of doors would we have in here? I'm looking at, so I think just like a good basic door. Maybe even like this guy. I want this house to feel a little bit like older. Yeah, it does work. That thing from Get Famous, it sure does. It sure does work. It's exciting. It's one it didn't always work. Yep. It works if you, yeah, because like it's like a like use the businesses and hobbies pack and then Get Famous and then you can like make a hair salon. It's really cool. All right. I'm intending to make this into a half bath, like which is like literally toilet sink. But I'm almost thinking about like bumping this in like this. Oop. Like and then putting the sink here and then you have like your toilet or whatever. So your sink would be like right back here and then you have like your little kitchen. Like in this area. I'm also thinking about maybe making this like one archway on the edge instead of like two big archways or something. A shop where I make money just from fixing the Townies. Nice. That would be really cool. So you're monetizing like the bad Townie fashion and whatever. That's fun. That's a good one. I love the idea of this tiny little like hallway situation, but I'm trying to figure this out on if I want to have it that way or not. Gotta go like that. Cause, or I could just do this, but then that doesn't make any sense either. Ooh, what I'm trying to do is do a half bath down here to save myself room, but I just think that this like is so weird. Maybe I'll just do that and then it's like a half wall. I know it's like, I like the tiny hole. I do really. Because it's so small. Ooh, one thing that I might be able to do. No, that doesn't look good. I was gonna do like a wedge shape in here, but then that would be weird on the inside and like put the door on the angle, but that just doesn't work. Right, needs like an outhouse or something. At the end could be cute if it works for the outside. Or like a tiny window at the end. Right, like right over here. Tiny but realistic, right? Because this is definitely intended to be like a very small house. Okay, where would I put my kitchen? Probably here in this corner. Oh, like at the end of the hallway? Because this is like a pillar kind of thing. Oh, enjoying a bowl of beans. Nice. Oh, one type arch, one tile arch that you can put on the arch on the hallway. That would be kind of fun. So like you did like this instead, and then you did like an archway. There totally are some base game ones that would go well with this. Like just this guy. This one's a little wider. So it's like a really small, humble house. I'm almost thinking about doing something like this. And then, oh my God, what if I were to do this and like platform this up and then right? Maximizing space for the houses is really fun, honestly. It's one of my favorite things to do. So it's like a little hallway thing, like up on the top, and then you come up here and then it's like that. But then this also opens up the ability to do something like this. But I don't know. Because then the way that I'm thinking of it is like you can add a little table here or utilize this space more since this is like a wall here, if you're kind of feeling me. Because then I only want a half bath here, but honestly, I think I could utilize, you love the platform hallway, do you really? I think if we did it this way, this would be like more interesting or just like better. If I did it this way. And then it's just like that and then that. And it's like the hallway kind of thing. Angel, welcome back. Yeah, maybe I will do this as like a bigger bathroom or something, but I also like the idea of like it's just tiny at the same time. I'm conflicted as heck. But wait a second. Because then now I have managed to fit 2 bedrooms up here, or even 3 technically, depending on how you look at it. Because I could give the kids their own room then if I did it that way, you know? Or even if I went like this. I know the dark little hallway is interesting because it really kind of like brings this, makes it feel smaller. Mechanic dropped us off his truck. Oh no, he's getting new brakes tomorrow. That's exciting though. Noise. I know, like driving your car before you have to get a brake job is really scary. I kind of hate it. It's so terrifying to me. I kind of like this actually. Okay, I think I might do this and then go down and grab that archway again. It was literally just like the tiniest little base game one, like that. Yeah, yep, it's only a destination world. Yep, I know, it's very sad. It's also kind of icky that they did that because it feels like, like the tourism stuff and whatever else. Like people live there. I want to be able to live there. Borrowing my card lately because it's got bad kind of fast. Oh wow, really? Slow and gravelly lately. Oh no. Oh, so it seems today at least. Interesting. I really do like this weird hallway. I'm gonna go for it. It's weird, but it works because I like the tiny bathroom instead of like 2 full-size ones. I feel like it's just more realistic. All right, so we're gonna do that. I am going to go with. Also, we have more money than that. I'm just cheating. We're just building for building here. Surfaces, and then Jungle Adventure did give us some. I feel like they have a nice house, but it's very like dated in some ways. So let's do this. I'm almost thinking of like what this is going to feel like here. Yeah, there's brand new kits tomorrow. Isn't it crazy? I feel like they came so fast. Yeah, there's 2 brand new kits tomorrow. See, I don't like that either. Yeah, I know I struggle with layouts too. It's like a puzzle and I'm not very good at that kind of thing, Because I dumbed this down to like 1 archway, just on the end of it. But I also could do this too, off on the side instead. So it's out here, and then this is just more of like a covered area. I don't know. Make the exit outside be at the end of the railed bit. So like out here. Because this is a 2 wide though. So I would technically have to go like that if I did that. And then we'd like have even less room for this, for like our kitchen and like our dining room. Oh, like a different arch, right? I might be married to this march though, or this arch. Shorten the hallway and do a desk or something at the end. Hey, boo boo. Okay, we have a boo boo now. Boo boo, stay. We have a boo boo now. He is ours. Michael's going to go get his hair cut. So you said, what if you shorten the hallway and do a desk or something at the end? Which hallway? Like this one here? Is that what you're talking about? So shorten this little area at the end by the arch. So like you go like this maybe? Or even like that. Or even if this is just literally, ooh. Thinking about quarter tiles of fence placement, you cannot, sadly. I wish. That would be awesome if you could. Do you like the quarter tile placement stuff or whatever? And then this would actually technically come out this way if I did decide to do that, and then this would do that if I did decide to do this. All like this way. I know I will be going. We're going. We're going. We sure are. We don't know what one yet, but like we're going. Neck deep is like in the story so far, like 2 very big grounding ones for us. Yep, I saw that and I sent it to Michael. I was like, we're doing this. Yeah, neck deep is like one of our faves for sure. What if I do this, you guys? So it's kind of like a little foyer area, you know, if you're kind of seeing me. Right? It has potential. It does. And then I'm going to cheat and do this because we're going to use this space inside the pillar. I'm breaking kind of like one of my Sims building rules kind of in here. Because normally I don't like to use the fake pillars or whatever that I put in there, but we're going to do that because I want room for a, what's it called? Hi, Garrett. Welcome on in. I want room for a thingy, a sink and a toilet in here. Right? Maximum space. We're just gonna do it. I don't mind what we've got going here now. But now I'm like, oh my God, what if we did that? And like did this? It's like a labyrinth. It's really weird. And it's not showing upstairs, so like I could technically do it if I wanted. So I have to go back to downloading mods. I want all the world's residential. Yeah, because there were some mods that were like, it was mostly something through like sim file share, but if you do it straight from there, like, what do I want to call it? If you do it through like like if you do it through their Patreon, you should be okay, from what I heard. Single hallway arch and just have it open. Ooh, because we could do that too. Just leave that open. Or even just do this. I don't like that as much. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna do this and leave this here. I might still leave this one open though. This is something that I might still do. Like still leave that here. just because it's less of like a weird little bottleneck or something. Yeah, Zerboot, yep, has their own site, no sim file share, exactly, right? So like the all worlds residential, you should be okay to get. I certainly hope so because I downloaded it yesterday without even thinking about that. So this is up to technically outside, and then I need to figure out how to like get these to line up in here. So I think I would have to do that then. So how do you guys bridge that mental gap of having your floating things like this? Like your floating doors, like up one, because your Sims can still walk out of that. How do you guys deal with that? I don't know what to do. I'm also thinking about doing this instead. Maybe like a reverse moment or something, because I've never really done that before, but it's still like an attainable thing where you step up out of it, put a trim there. It looks like a step. Ooh, right? Assign this as watch your step. Ignore it. I could place something there to look like a step, right? So you could even like place a stair, I think, but then it like takes up the whole tile or whatever, because it'll go like this. It'll go like out one. Because I haven't, that's true, it does happen in real life, that's fair. One of the curtain rod things, maybe? Right. That would be cute. Instead of having this like weird alcove thing. Platform trim that matches. So this is like a wall, so you don't, that's the issue with it. Like I would have less of a problem with it if you had like platform trim there, but it's just the wallpaper. It's like whatever wallpaper you put there, will just show up. It's very weird, but I like the idea of using the curtain rod thing a lot, actually. That's like super sick. So this is the curtain rod that's on the top. Where's the other one? Because it's from the Desert Oasis kit, right? I'm pretty sure. I like how this bike wheel thing is under curtains. Hi, Aria. Welcome on in. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Why is that under curtains, you guys? I swear to God that, like, if you feel bad because you can't find anything sometimes, I don't even know anymore. And decorations. Oh, did they really? That's so weird. See, the tagging is all messed up in this game. And the fairy house in the bottom trim lined up perfectly so it looked like a step to me. Nice. That's so good. That's a good idea. I love that. We're going to do the Desert Oasis thing. That's just too good. It was Desert Luxe, right? And then you go here and then it's there. And you can like size it up. Like that. Oh no, that's too big. It's in wall decor and in curtains. Ah, so like it's in both? Interesting. I could see it. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Um, by the way, I do stream The Sims every single day. Thanks for coming by. Okay, that's cute. If you don't look down here, then like, listen, that's none of our business. I think that being a step would be good. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Welcome. I do upload all my past Twitch streams to my YouTube channel too. So hello, come on in. I think it works well. Whether or not that's the color that we pick is the question, but it's there. And I think that makes so much sense because like, yeah, love it. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're building a house for some friends. So basically side characters, side character person kind of thing. I also don't like this shape on the top of this house. And I think I'm going to do something different up here. I'm going to make it into like a little octagonal shape. However, I think the octagonal roof might not fit the way that I'm hoping it will up here. But we'll find out. Yeah, this is like a side character house. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. We're looking kind of cute. I'm gonna steal this and we're gonna do different roof trim. Here we are. Don't estimate the side characters. Fratley. That's true. Fratley was a side character. And we saw how that turned out. And then when she died, everything else went to heck. So do with that information what you will. Yeah, oh my god, this would be a really cool vacation rental, wouldn't it? Frat legend. Fratley was a side character that was born in a frat house at the same time as our other sim, our like actual legacy sim. And she ended up like getting married and like fixing everything about the family. And then when she died, everything went sideways because people didn't know how to cope with grief without her. So yeah, this is and her name was literally like Frat Lee. Kind of like, you know, we were making fun of the way that like people spell names sometimes with all the extra letters and whatever. And then she was born in a frat house, so Fratley. And then she ended up, name your Sims responsibly. Even the ones that you don't think are going to be a part of your gameplay thing. Literally everything fell apart, yes. So no one is safe from being an integral part of the story. So just do with that information what you will. All I gotta say to you. Oh my god, I'm gonna do like my magical little thing with my countertops. I think I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I'll be able to fit it actually. Maybe. This is a weird spot, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh my god. So I love doing this thing where I use a bunch of random countertops. Wait, how do I do that? I've done it like 1,000,001 times with like the way where the sink goes. I think it technically has to go here. I don't know how I did it, but like maybe I won't do it. I can't remember how I did it, but it's fine. I think this is cute actually. Oh. No, I need regular ones. It'll be fine. I'm gonna put my little like side cabinet here though, like the edge one. And we're just gonna deal with it. It's sad. Named a new baby Momo's all called Lexi Elizabeth today. That's totally responsible naming. Momo's gonna have it coming to them though. They're gonna, oh my god, there's Elizabeth is going to be, they're gonna get something happening. Friendly reminder to save your game, by the way. I think I want to use the jungle adventure appliances. Because again, this house is going to be like really older and kind of like lived in and really like rustic feeling, very colorful. But then at the same time, there's still going to be nice things, you know? Boo, what are you doing? Elizabeth is going to end up the main character. No, right? Just watch. Because it happens to me. Or it happened to me at one point. Maybe, but she can't be the heir. Ah, because wasn't it like a side character or something like that? I like that. I'm just, oh my god, all the jungle adventure stuff is so freaking cute. I never use this stuff. And now's my time to shine and actually lean into the jungle adventure things. So anyway, I'm looking for a literal, like I'm looking for appliances. What am I doing? All right, I need my fridge and I need my stove. We're gonna go from here. Anyway. And then the sink is gonna go there. So I'm thinking about a little table. Heirs remain coded anywhere. My heir lost her main status to her husband. Really? That's insane. That your heir lost her heir status to her husband? I mean, we had to take on the twin because the twin died or whatever. So that was something else. Oh God. That was a very painful awakening that we had. It was horrible. Do not recommend that, by the way. Because they were identical twins and like we had everything was like literally panning out perfectly for the heir. He was like, he loved animals and he really wanted to be a veterinarian. And like the cat died when he was a kid and he was like already interested in animals, but then he determined at that point when their like family cat died when he was a kid that he wanted to like become a vet. So animals couldn't die ever again. You know, that's not how that works, but you know, kid things. And then he suddenly like died later in life when he was a teenager and he like burnt alive and his twin brother watched him. So his twin brother was like the opposite of who he was. But his twin brother kind of like for the story and because AKA I had to figure out how we were gonna like continue on story wise. We were like, oh, Vino is now his brother basically. And like kind of latched onto his brother's lifestyle and the things that his brother liked because it reminded him of his brother and it was a way of coping. But we made it work. I think some people do that though. They will latch onto things that their like sibling or partner or whatever loved, almost to the point of their own demise sometimes. You know, like I know the storyline has been working out very well. I would agree with you there. My God, it's been a rocky road getting there though, let me tell you. Twins like super connected. Yeah, some twins are like very connected. Yes. Pillar in the kitchen. You could just put a half wall there if you wanted more instead of a one square room. Ooh, like a pillar in the kitchen? What do you mean? Like just like a, are you talking about like something like this? Like a literal like 1 by 1 room? Oh, something that as a younger one suddenly likes horses, right? Exactly. No, it was an insane like way for us to figure things out, but we did. We got it. The room you have by the stairs and the kitchen sink. Oh, the room I have here by the stairs. Oh, like here? So you said, and something in that pillar in the kitchen. Oh, put a half wall there if you wanted more. Oh, right. Could put like a half wall here. That's true. In case I wanted to do a little something. I feel like with where the stairs are, this is weird, but I could also like scoot them this way and go this direction instead. And we could do like, that's a good idea actually. So we could like go like this and maybe even like bring this way. Oh my God, a friend who's a twin and they are opposite. Yeah, sometimes when twins like live together, or like if they live together and they grow up together, they will try their best to be like less alike a lot of times. Whereas if they grow up without the other person, they're actually kind of like mirrors of each other, if that makes sense. They will actually like be more like each other. It's really interesting actually. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna do like a little gap here and do like a little table maybe even or like a, because I want this sink in front of this window. This is something that like I need to have for me. Or personally, giant fan of that. Twin and their opposite. Yeah, right. It's kind of interesting to think about. Here we go. Let's do this, and I'm going to scale this by 0.999. So it stops flashing. And then we have like a nice little kitchen corner. This is cute though. What do you guys think about doing like a little garbage can here in this corner? I think it makes sense. Right, like right here, and then it's that way. Right, exactly. The get to one work. Oh, the get to work one might work, right? Babu, no. I was thinking about the base game one. Where is it? It's just like a base game one. It's like just a generic garbage can. Um, This one, here we go. That one's so good. Fit a garbage can, you can't hang the broom and dustpan object on the wall there. Nice. The facing one, yeah, like the side of the stove. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna try that one anyway. I can't remember what it's called though. It's from Laundry Day though. Laundry Day though, for sure. And it's the one that like hangs on the wall. Here. Looks so good. I love doing detailed builds. And this is for like a side character too. Like these aren't even like real characters, like in our legacy technically. Is that cute? Maybe I'll kind of like shove it this way because the dustpan being above the stove is kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna do that. I was like, oh, that's a weird idea. I think that does look really cute. I don't know if this will be functional though. Until they are, right? Exactly. That's so fair, Serena. We got to be careful with those words. They probably will be able to do that. Okay, so we've got our kitchen. I'm going to add upper cabinets, I think. Actually, you know what? We do not have upper cabinets in Jungle Adventure, do we? Oh, we do. Thank gooses. Oh my God, yes. I want to do that, but I'm going to do this like right here. That's a good one. And then we're going to do this right there. That's so cute. I love that. Do we have any? Oh my God, that's big. That's so huge. The cabinets are so big in this game. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do... Because it's just so big, right? Am I crazy? And then like that. I think I'm going to do it. It just feels cozy, like in the corner. I didn't like how it fit over here, but then this one, you know, was like in this corner is better. I could even opt to do this. So it's like a double stack. I know, I love making the fridge cubbies too. It's so cute. I think that's too much though. I think I'll keep just the regular one. I wish they had like a half corner, like one that's like short, like low profile or whatever. Piece of the cabinets because it's like the colored plates. Yeah, I love that too. That's cute with the sink. And then that like pokes out a little bit better and you can't see it from the top. That looks good. Half corner would be good. It would. Imagine trying to, oh, the garbage can is going to melt when they cook, right? There's this right there. And then one way to fix this, if you can't get your thing to show up, like your fences to show up on the side over here, you delete the wall on the stairs and then you place it back. Because walls and fences can't go on the same thing, and that's technically a wall. So like you can fix that problem, no problem, just like that. Home Chef Hustle is a great corner piece, but yeah, it doesn't fit the vibe, right? Yeah. Not with this one, it doesn't at least. That is so cute. I'm obsessed with the way this is looking. Okay, I need a tiny little thing. Like, I like this being like a big entryway, don't you guys? I was almost thinking about changing where these stairs come out though. Like, I could technically do the stairs here. And making this into like a little like area there and then like bringing this across maybe. But I also like the fact that the entryway is right there and like it's open. So you said a spandrel and pillows that go over the stairs raised to the hall. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I think some spandrels are gonna look real good in here. That's cute. I really want to try to do like an itty bitty little table in here, but I don't know what to do with it. So we technically have 2 bedrooms up here and like a bathroom. Should I open this up and make this into a, instead of a bathroom, instead of a dining room, or instead of a bedroom, I could make it into a dining room or even a living room. Actually, hold on, because we don't have a living room in this house. Maybe I do that instead. I forgot about the fact that we need a living room, y'all. Little dining room table, little, or maybe even a little eat-in thing potentially. Um, the stairs 1 square wide into the kitchen and do a small table of chairs and then do proper dining table outside under the roof. Ooh, that would be a good option too. And then I might be able to like open this up and then we could do like rails here or like pillars or whatever we decide. This is cute because I keep thinking of like a dining room table here. Like it's the jungle adventure table, but it's here. And then you could do like a little living room situation in this area. And then this is like a half bath. Then this is like the little foyer area. And then you could even do like a big window kind of thing here if I wanted. I wish you could do a shutterless version of this one because there's one that's closed. It'd be kind of different and fun. Or even like a half wall or something. But I love that area. I think opening that up was the move. That way we have like this dining room table. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna use lots of jungle adventure. I'm just feeling it. I really want to go with lots of funky different colors. For ransom, have something close. There is a window with it, yeah, but they don't have the right colors. There we go. Is an open window the portal window? Yeah, it does. I think you're right. So we have like our little family of 4. But I also think that these dads would probably want to have like a bunch of different tables too, or a bunch of different furniture here. Oh my God, this hard around this time and then never do it. Aw, I'm glad that you did that earlier too, Jake. That's good. You got it in. So I almost like the idea of having like a couple of chairs versus like the whole family thing here. I'll get this all figured out, of course, but because 2 extra chairs makes it really difficult to like navigate this space. But here is my little bathroom. I'm also, I don't know why I didn't do this yet, because I always do this first, and I genuinely don't know why. I'm gonna add lights, because I usually just like pop them in here, so that we can see what we're doing, but I just didn't this time. There, that looks better. That's cute with that little, like the chandelier here, like the candles and stuff. Hi. Oh, you took the dogs for a short walk. Good to see you. Hmm. Cute. I think it is. Yeah. I'm in love with this. Um, it's different from what I would normally do. All right. This has some different swatches on it. Do we have anything in here that would be cute? But I almost also feel like they would use like an old school TV, if that makes sense. Like this one, or maybe they might have something that's kind of like middle of the ground, like middle ground, like something like this. Because this one's the one that sits on the ground. Turning the wall next to the dining table to a half wall to see who is coming in and out. Ooh, like here. I kind of like it closed though, because I could hang something here. And like it would feel weird coming in here though, with this like having one half wall and like a full wall and then an arch kind of thing. Meetings today. Hi. I did save recently, but I'll do it again. I hope your meetings went well. Michael and I actually laid mulch earlier, or not earlier, but last night. We picked up like a handful of bags and then what is it? I don't think that he actually, hold on, let me see if I can actually find like a picture that I can like show you guys if there's not too much that's shown with it. Yeah, there's too much shown with like in the area. At least I can kind of go like this and sort of show you guys. That's our grass. You can tell because it's green and then it's green screened. But then we did mulch all up on the side of our house. So this is the back of our house and it goes forward, the front of our house, and then there's like some sort of like a wedding bush on the side. I think is what it's called. And then the mulch like wraps around it. You can kind of see here a little bit, like that's the bush and then the air conditioning, and then it comes back here. And I've cropped out places so you guys can't see that because people be crazy sometimes. And this is like a different angle, which is nice. I'm excited about it. A fireplace be a bit much, but a fireplace. Wait, I think a fireplace might be kind of cute outside if I did like the one that, you know what I mean? Like this one. In this corner here, or we could even do like a little place out on the side of the house over here. Because something like that could be really cute. Because I wanted to see like what I could do over here. A chimney. No, there's no like roof decorative pieces or anything that came with Jungle Adventure, sadly. There's nothing like that here. Fun fireplace. It's hard to use, right? It is a hard one. I always struggle to use that one as well. I'll probably go with the more muted tone because that's kind of what I've got going on with this fountain, and then it like goes well with that. Yay! That's exciting. I'm glad you finished it, Tony. Oh yeah. Right. What would you guys do in here? Like, oh no. Don't do that to me! I fork and hate this. I wanted to have this be a platform in like a little corner situation, but obviously we can't do that. No! That sucks. 480p. Oh my god, forgot to go back to 1080. You're like, why is it so grainy? You know, this could be cute. I could cover that up to make it look like it's not like that. You're like, huh? Uh-oh. There we go. I think that looks kind of cute. The plate and the TV console. It's decorative. I was planning on maybe like cluttering or putting something in it or something like that to make it not look that way. You know, haven't you, I'm sure we all have like a grandma that was like, oh my God, those are my special plates. Don't use those. But they, like, no occasion is special enough to use them. Exactly. Yes, clearly an ancient artifact, Jake. I'm just kidding. Wait a second. You're onto something, Bear. Hold on. Please hold. We have plates that are ancient artifacts. Um, no, we're gonna use the one from Parenthood. This one, because this is the most ancient artifact of all. The one that was made by their kids. My mom still uses them. That's crazy. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh shoot. This plate is straight and this one is not. So you know what I'm gonna do? Oh shoot. Rotate, and then we're going to change the axes, and it is gonna go here. And then I'm going to rotate it by maybe like positive 10. Let's do 5. 5 more. Oh no. Did I rotate it all wonky? Oh no, I did. Oops, that's the wrong way. I wrote to oopsie. Okay, let's try that again. Rotate, and then, yeah, it's gotta go this way, right? There. So it's a little bit more straight. Oh. Oh, yeah. No. It's making me rotate it, but it's rotating it like on its normal axis, so it looks crooked when I rotate it. That's it. Okay. So I gotta go like this. Yes, you should. I'm definitely doing like a really bastardized version of like a Spanish revival home. But, it's the Spanish revival home of our hearts. You know? Oh, let me click it. Oh, man. It's our revival, exactly. So I'm doing this because I hate the plate and I want it to be ours. No! It works. It's our plate. It's our Bible, right? It's true. Ancient artifacts in the house come with the spirits of the departed natives. I don't know. That's a good question. I've never really done the jungle adventure like play like stuff before, or like play gameplay before. It's Joey's turn. um Okay, so I need couches. What kind of, like, I want them to have some couches that are like very colorful. You know what I mean? Like some love seats, shutters to the inside if you are stuck. Ooh, some shutters. Ah, that would be a good idea too. If I decided I didn't want to have that, we could add like a shutter to it to make it look like it's a door. That's a good idea. It's like kind of covered up. Um, one is the matching set that are cute and colorful. Ah, right, they do. I think I want to try something that might be a little different though. I've got an idea. Yeah, the wood block. Ooh, no, it's from Cool Kitchen. It's the cutting board. The cutting board. But it's not called the cutting board. It's from the Cool Kitchen stuff pack. Where are you? Yeah, it's Mr. Hadley's or Hoadley's wood block, apparently. I think I'm gonna try to do this. Uh-oh, come on. And you can like elevate this by like 0.25. Oh man. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Hold on. All of this detail for a house that I might not even see. That actually looks pretty good though. I know it snaps to the walls, which is pretty annoying. It is. But listen, we made it work. I know exactly for the black swatch not being black, right? I know. Well, yeah, it's like it's like that chocolate brown. It doesn't look too bad. I'll take it. It's custom. It's kind of neat. It's fun. Um, okay, so yeah. I've got an idea. So what I want to do is maybe use not the jungle adventure thing, um, but this. Because like I want to show you kind of what I'm thinking. Hi, Nerd Fart. Good to see you. Welcome on in. So almost like this. I want it to feel very like eclectic and very lived in and loved and fun and full of lots of color. I might change the chairs to be something else though, too. I want to try that. I know it's so fun, isn't it? Love that style. It's great. I'm gonna try my best to bring it forward with what I have. Because sometimes some of these items are very, very intense. Some of these swatches. I'm like, I don't know what I would do. Probably those. I don't know, because they've got like a fun pillow on the back, and I think it looks all right. Yeah, movie hangout getting its moment. I want to see if I can do something with the chairs though, and maybe swap those out for that so we can bring in more color. But not too much. I want it to like make sense. City Living. Yeah, they do. Yeah, City Living has some really cute stuff too that would go very well with this actually. I almost envision the movie hangout stuff to be the forgotten about or the things that never made it into um the things that never made it into the one pack, into City Living, like movie hangout. Because I feel like whenever we get stuff packs or kits or whatever, there's things, it feels like they're items that didn't make it into a kit or into a specific pack. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it definitely does, right? Because there's so many textures in here that are, see, I want a more mismatch though. Dare I do it with this one? Because the wood tone is there. Brought back a couple, wait, the movie hangout patterns. They did, yeah, like in various packs. Yup. They actually do, from what I've been seeing, they do recycle things pretty often, to be honest. I think we could work with this. Um, yeah, I kind of like that they've done that though, because it allows us to like reuse, like cohesiveness, you know, in those very like weird scenarios or very weird like items. I might do like a different thing here. Let's see. I want to go back to Love Seats and see what else we have. Cause like, this is pretty good. But I'm like, is it what I want to do? Probably. One painting that high school from the high school years, maybe. Oh, the one painting. What one are you talking about? Because this is supposed to be like a little living room situation. Should I do something a little bit more like this instead? Or like an armchair? Because this doesn't feel right to me. You know what I mean? It just feels like a bunch of chairs in the middle of a room. Or should I just go full send and be like, this is our dining room outside? What should I do? The little ottoman from high school years. Yes, it does. It does have the bird pattern. And then the egg chair has some different things in it too. You know? The egg chairs has some stuff. But yeah. Items felt throwaway from packs. Yes. That's why they don't feel like that many stuff packs anymore, because they aren't just throwaway items anymore, because all the packs are more curated now. It feels like it, maybe. I think so. Armchair, what about a colorful cushions? Oh, a rug to see if it separates the space. That's a good idea too. Or even like a little hallway table, or like a, you know, like a hallway table. Like you could do something like this, or even using this one. Movie Hangout is gonna get its moment today, you guys. Just saying. Ooh. Like that. Open version of that table. I want that so bad too. I would love to have this as a dining room table. I would use the crap out of that as a dining room table. Like 100%, because it's there. An open version of this table would be so freaking cute. Like half open, fully open. Yes. So like you could do like a half open, so it's like a D-shaped table. Wait, we don't really have any like D-shaped tables. That would be really good. Like a half moon table. That would be so good if we had that. That would be a game changer. Oh, movie hangout and so much in one room, right? Because it's a lot, but like it's so good. Oh my God, some CC. Oh my God. The CC people are literally like, oh my God, that's such a good idea. But like they're out there just already doing it. I like these patterns more than those ones. These colors just feel nicer. God, I'm into it though. Like this little hallway table moment. Or I could even use it here and just like slap it up against the wall and like do a different mirror up there. I don't know what I want to do, but love that swatch. Oh my God, this coral color is so cute. Yeah, it's slept on. I struggle to use it because it's not really a lot of the color tones are like the style that I typically build in, but I think it's really fun to try at the very least. So you guys were kind of thinking like maybe adding like a rug or something to make it feel like it's separated. What kind of rug would you do in here? The movie hangout rug. I think there is one. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually not that bad. If I did a rug, I'd want it to be a little less patterned and try to find something, you know, because obviously there's like patterns on patterns on patterns in here. So I'd want to pick something that's a little bit less in your face. Oh, there's some rugs that are in, oh my God, some other packs that are huge. Ooh, this Jungle Adventure one's kind of cute. I'd have to figure out like more of something, more of like a grounding thing. Fiesta of Colors painting is a bird's watch. It does. Yep. There's some good stuff. There's also this one too. It's like the sand art stuff that they do on like the floors or whatever. Rangoli, I think. Oh my God. Why do I really want to try to use one of these as a rug in here? I know this is technically like chalk art that goes on the floor, but God. They are so cute. I actually really like those items. Coral pink rug would look pretty. Yeah, that's true. Like a coral pink one. Or even something. Pink. Let's see. What do we have? It's so hard to know, especially when I'm building with like a color palette that I'm not necessarily really used to. Nerb, Sib, and I found the Jungle Adventure mirror in the Blue Swatch IRL. Ooh, it was so pretty. If only I had the space for a 7-foot, $250 mirror real. Oh my God, did I tell you? It was like probably almost 2 years ago now, but I have a mirror that's in the shape of a bean that I found at TJ Maxx for like $10, $5 or something like that, for like super cheap. So when I redo my office, because I don't have room like on my walls currently, but when I redo my office and like I go to the other room, when I switch rooms, it's definitely going to be there. The rattan, but I'm thinking the sense of what they might actually have, right? Epic. Oh my God, I'm so excited to redo it one day. It's definitely not going to be something that is going to happen like immediately, but I think it is probably going to happen this year because we have to like paint and stuff. Not too much longer. I think I'm running out of steam. I was up really early this morning too. Running out of some steam. Plus the creative juices aren't flowing the way they were, so I think this is my sign. I don't mind having this cats and dogs rug work here. Like a cats and dogs rug. Those ones are pretty interestingly like patterned. I don't know. They're a little too heavy or like a little bit too geometric. Probably not. Pulled up your full screen. We're like going to end. We're like, exactly. You guys were like, wait a minute with the building. Yeah, exactly. With like the build things. Hi, boo-boos. Babu. Guys. Woo! The oval. The oval woven one. We don't really have like a lot of oval rugs. We're like, hold on a sec, right? Literally. I will be back tomorrow, you guys. 10 a.m. Central. We have kids coming out tomorrow, and I will have some giveaway codes for you. Tomorrow's a big day, and I'm doing a kit only build tomorrow. And then let me see, Friday. Let me see. What did I have planned for Friday, you guys? Friday, I'm pretty sure we just have JBL stuff. So JBL related things. So tomorrow's big kit day. So kits galore tomorrow. We're going to be working on the kit only build before we get everything in. Around noon Central. I should have all of the, like all the kits released to me, or not released to me. So for purchase, so I'm going to buy those. But then over the next like week, I will have pretty much a code every single day to give away. So there's gonna be a giveaway like every day next week, essentially. Which is very exciting. So Monday the 5th, by the way, I am starting my St. Jude fundraiser. So Monday the 5th through the 9th. But yeah, thank you guys again. Big kit energy, right? I'm so excited with 3 whole new kits, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and go on a raid. Thank you again for coming by, though. I really appreciate you. It was really fun to chill, hang out, work on this build. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, have a great day. It was really fun to color for a few hours and then do some building. It was a nice day. But I appreciate you. If you're new here, make sure to drop a follow. Jump into the Discord. Discord is where I post when I go live every single weekday, because Discord, yeah, Twitch doesn't always tell you when I go live. So restoration, yes, no, I'm excited though, Britt, to see how that bodes and how that goes. I'll be here tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, 10 a.m. Central. I post when I go live. Twitch doesn't always tell you when I go live. The notifications are kind of weird, but you can rely on me because I do it every single time. I post on my past VODs to YouTube. So here's on my social media too. But 10 a.m. Central till about 2 or 3 p.m. Central is when I go live. No, literally though, Midwest Dad garage vibes. No, it literally is. It's so good. I'm so excited. I'm also super hungry. So I am gonna go grab a little something to eat and then all that. Aria, thank you. I appreciate you. But thank you so much as well for the lovely month of April. I just realized that tomorrow's the first day of May, so that means we're gonna have a new sticker, new sub goals, and everything like that coming on down the line. So thank you again. Oh, you haven't ate either. I had like a light breakfast, but I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. It's gonna be May. Yes, it is. We're gonna go raid Molly, English Simmer, who is working on the All Collections Challenge. So if you have a sub, make sure to copy and paste the Beanie Weenies incoming. Otherwise, the hand hearts will do. But I will see you guys tomorrow at around 10 a.m. Central. We're gonna do that kit build, and I'll see you later. As I always say, tomorrow's a beautiful day, especially with you in it. Here's a boop for the road.